All right, in the workshop, we are gearing up for the Great Rat War. Join us. Enlist today. Hey guys, welcome back to the workshop. We are continuing to work on the Rat King from the Great Rat Wars. Well, I just keep finding more and more things to do before getting to the crown and the scepter. But I think the time has finally come. I think we've finally managed to reach that time and that space where we can now work on those. Oh, no. One last thing to do, then we can work on them. The rats has got some teeth. So we're going to take some Xandri dust. A little bit on our palette. We don't need much because there's not a lot of teeth showing. A little bit of water. And we're going to get our make it look bigger headband because I'm getting old. And we are going to not use the small layer brush. We are going to go into detail brush. Don't find it yet. Third time's the charm. There we go. Right now we're just blocking in the color. We'll finesse it in a bit. Not only does he have a little bit of teeth, not only does he have the big teeth right there, there's a little bit on the side. Not too many, though. So the people that sculpted this feller kind of gave him a side sneer. There's not really any teeth on this side, but they're all over on this side. So that's where we're going to do the teeth. There we go. In order to give the teeth some proper gooiness and ickiness, because I'm pretty sure he doesn't brush his teeth, we are going to take some Reichland Flush Shade. And again with the detail brush, because you don't need a lot of it. You can put it on the teeth and just kind of let it flow. As long as it just flow where it flows. There we are. And while that's happening, we can work around that while we move on. We'll get rid of the detail brush for now, but I'm pretty sure we're going to call it back into action in a bit here. So now what we're going to do is we are going to I had an idea, and I think it'll be fun. So we're going to take a slight deviation from what I was going to do. We're going to take our Xerxes purple, right? And not use it at all because it's all dried out. That's okay. We have other things. Go to my wall. Actually, we'll get a nicer purple. A Finichin purple. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's okay. In that case, my Nagroth Night purple might actually be where I want to start, because I want a nice deep base. And we're not going to need a whole lot of it because we're only doing 2 little things. For the scepter, for the top of the scepter, we are going to do the whole shebang. And this purple, we want it in all the creases. kind of make a, see if we can make a royal purple happen here. There we are. And we take the same purple, because, you know, royalty are all matchy-matchy. Now, on the crown, it actually looks like it's truly separated into quarters. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do 2 1/4 purple. And 2 1/4 that, you know, white fur with the black dots kind of thing, kind of look to it. So, just see how that looks. Think that could be fun. You can see what's going on. Then we're going to take some Oathway Gray, Arthurian Gray, I should say, Oathwayan Gray. You know, I used to know how to say the names of these colors. Now I don't seem to know how to say anything. So that's okay. I know what I'm talking about. And y'all can read. Hopefully you can read. Oathwayan Gray. And we don't need very much of it. A little bit of water so we can adjust. So I can adjust the flow. Since this isn't a base paint, this is a layer paint. It's going to take a little bit more to make it stay. So while that dries, I'm going to go on to the back. It's just about kind of moving the paint, filling in the spots. Getting that nice light gray. Making it look nice and solid. And there we are. Our bases are finished, at least for that. Now we can start building up. If we can go to our lighter one, our lighter purple. Again, we're still gonna, cover over most of the purple that was already put down. But that's where the real work comes in. This is where the fun stuff is. This is what sets. Okay, man. I mean, I can leave it like that. That looks okay. But we're gonna pop it and see if we can't take it just a little bit nicer. And I mean, there's other people who can take it well and far beyond what I do. And that's freaking awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the high spots. And we're going to kind of leave that darker shade inside. Yeah, so you can see all the, start seeing all the folds. And, you know, there's not a lot of detail, but there's some. You can see how we've started to bring that purple up from the really dark purple into the lighter range. And we're basically going to just repeat the same thing over on the crown. This one's mostly just going to be on the bump over top, because there's not a lot of folds. There's not a lot of indents or anything like that. So we're just going to lighten up the top kind of around the bin. We're going to leave the bottom the dark purple. There we are. Now we're pretty much done with the purples. We can put them away. I said almost done with the purples. Now we're going to take kind of a very light purple color. And hope that there's some life left in it. And we won't need very much of this. These ones here, you're just going to hit some of the tops. It allows you to see the movement in the sculpture that they've put there for you. Which is beautiful to see. Like I said, there's not very much. There's not very much that we need. We need nice, sharp, precise points to do this. And if it's not as sharp as you'd like it, that's okay. Let's go back to the previous color. Try again. And there's not a lot going on the crown, but we can add just a little bit of a highlight. Maybe like that. There you go. You can kind of see what's going on there. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the white part. And that's about the only place where we're going to use actual use the pure white. Yeah, we are taking very small amounts, especially with the white. We're only going to use the white in one place. And that's probably, well, there's a little bit of movement in the bottom of the cap. Or in the bottom of the crown. Slightly bigger dollop of white than what I thought, but still not much. And nothing really going on for back here, so we're just gonna do the highlight on the top. That's really it, my friends. After this, it's some gold, the eyes, and we can pretty much call it a day. But as you can see, he's coming along quite spectacularly. I'm loving how he looks. Alright, so please, until next time, I want you to stay safe, be safe, most of all, paint safe, and we'll see you next time in the workshop.